All right, it's the day after the peanut brutal challenge. Couldn't really talk much yesterday during the challenge because it was too hard. It's kind of hard to talk when you're eating 3 pieces of bricks. So, how did it go? Well, I opened up the old box of peanut brutal and I emptied them out, and I had 3 different bars. I had one mild, one medium, one hot. So I started eating. And I took the first bite and I thought, oh, this doesn't taste good at all. But it's not very hot. It was like a 3 on my scale of heat. And then I started chewing it up, and I'm chewing it up. And that bar's getting bigger and bigger, and finally I get it all swallowed, and that's when it hits my stomach. Oh yeah, the old stomach. You know, it didn't really like the old peanut brutal. Or maybe it just don't like the challenges, but I'll just have to, let my stomach speak for itself. Here's my stomach. Oh yeah. Well, we tried to tell you the first time when you did the old tube of terror that we were no longer going to put up with those challenges. And so when you dropped that big old brick of peanut brittle on us, we decided to go into action. And boy, did they ever. I felt it immediately. Just wasn't nice of you to do that. I know it. But you were warned. You were warned during the tube of terror. We sent plenty of cramps to you and let you know not to do it no more. But you did it anyways, and we were not going to put up with it. So I made it through the first brick with no help from my stomach. So I opened the second brick up, and I unwrapped it and I started eating the second brick. And the second brick was about a 5 on the scale of heat. Wasn't that hot either, but it was horrible. It tasted bad, and I'm trying to get it down into my stomach because now my stomach is grumbling. You darn right we was grumbling because we done told you we're not putting up with that in us no more. So, we give you plenty of cramps, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. We give you plenty of cramps. We just put them into action. We started just moving around all over the place and making sure you knew we were not happy with what you were putting in us anymore. Them stinking nuts about killed us, and now here you are doing it again after we done told you not to. Yeah, I did. I done did it again. Them nuts was rough on the old stomach, I know. So I'm like, yeah, no. I'm just going to give it a try again. Because this is peanut brittle, and my grandma made peanut brittle, and I liked eating it. And it was good, but it wasn't very thick either. That peanut brittle was thick. Too thick, wasn't it? Yes, it was too thick. It was too thick and too spicy, and my stomach don't like it. And we were going to make you know it. And it did. It rumbled and grumbled, and after that second brick, I really did not think there was any possible way I was going to make it through the third one. No possible way, because my stomach is already cramping up. So I opened the third one up. When I opened it up, I could smell it. That really strong smell you get with these challenge deals. Extreme peppery chemical kind of smell. So I started chewing just a little bit, and then more and more as I tried to get this thing down. And Mr. Stomach, he really didn't like it. You darn right we didn't like it. We had every intention of making sure you did not get that brick down in us. We done warned you. We done made you feel the pain. So now it's time to go into overdrive. That's what I told these stomach soldiers. Go into overdrive. Make this fool see the error of his ways. So that's what they did. My stomach is pounding. During that third brick, my stomach is cramping up. And I'm just thinking, oh, I just got to survive this. But I did get it all the way down. And then for 4 minutes, I'm in pain. And I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this 4 minutes without having to get up. But I did, as you see. I beat the challenge. The whole point is to get the 4 minutes in, you beat the challenge, and then you say, I'm turning the clock off because I did what I was supposed to do. So let me tell you what happens after the clock is off. After the video is off, I mean. You turn it off and you say, thank goodness I made it through that. Now I can get some relief. So what I did is I went over to the sink and I hung my head over that sink and I got a bottle of water and I just rinsed my mouth out. You know, that was really all I could do. Because by then, the old stomach here is going, "Rrr, rrr, 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 rrr. You're going to pay. It's time for you to pay for what you did to us. We don't agree with it, and we're going to make you pay for it." So, I washed my mouth out, and I stood there with my head leaning over the sink, and I finally say, well, enough of this. I go downstairs to my bathroom, and I lay over that sink. And it's all you can do. You're in pain. We daggone made him feel the pain, all right. You can bet on that. We give him all kinds of troubles. We done made his stomach cramp from bottom to top, from sideways to sideways, from up, down, sideways. You got that dadgum stomach was cramping up. Because this fool was going to recognize that we were not going to put up with this mess no more. I'm the stomach. I'm in control of him. Not his stupid little brain. Not his stupid little body. It's his stomach. I'm the stomach. I'm the leader. Yeah. Felt that way last night. I got my head over the sink. So I turn the water on, and what I do is I just let that water run over my head. And it felt a little better. That didn't last long. No, it didn't. Because he had something else planned. You daggum right I did. I ain't putting up with it. So you know what I did? I called in reinforcements. I said, boys, I want all of you to get to the gangrene facts. It's time to make this sucker pay. So that's what we did. I got all of my stomach buddies, and we hit the gag reflex, and we hit it hard. That's right. This fool, you should have seen him. He was done crawling all up on that toilet and had his head all buried in it. Next thing you know, he is staring at a bowl full of old McDonald's. But I'm going to tell you what. We done taught that fool a lesson. You listen to your stomach, fool. Because we are the boss. So the stomach is right. I purged all of that nasty brittle up into that toilet and I flushed it right down. And I'm thinking I got the stomach beat now. He's all cleaned out. But he didn't have us beat. Oh no. He may have purged himself and got rid of all that old mess. But he had a lesson to be taught. We done had to learn him something. Ain't no more messing around. He gonna keep putting that crap in us? I don't think so. So, we proceeded on with a plan of action. This is war. And that's what they did. Man, I'm going to tell you what. I stood up and I'm still cramping and it's still hurting. And I'm taking and I'm standing up over the sink, putting some more water on my head. I'm laying down in the floor and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this just ain't helping. Nothing is helping. Stand up, lay down. Nothing helps. And then finally, we give him a little relief. We said that fool done had enough of this. So I made him hurt. I give him some pain for a good half hour. And then I called the boys off. I said, you know, this fool, he's just too dumb to make him hurt like this for too long. So I was nice enough. I told the boys, give him a break. And then time passed. And lucky him, the pain went away. This time. But I done told him. Next time, it's gonna be worse. So he says, oh man, this stuff is so bad. It hurts so bad. Finally, I'm sitting here. It's been half an hour. The pain's going away, and all I can think is I did this to myself. Why in the world? I'm telling you. Of course, while I'm sitting over the toilet in pain earlier, I'm thinking, oh my God. Oh my God, why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? I promise I'm never doing this again. I am not going to experience this pain again. Never, ever, ever. I promise, as long as you stop hurting me. And we did. We're going to let that pain go away if you just never do it again. And I'm thinking, I ain't never doing it again. Oh, just let me survive this. I ain't never doing it again. And eventually the pain went away. And we came back upstairs. We sat down. We watched just a football game. Ain't that right? Guess we did. We didn't eat nothing else, though. No, I wouldn't let you eat nothing else. Nothing else for you all night. You done been taught your lesson. So you better never, ever do it again. So, don't tell him, but I came upstairs, because it's time to watch my football game. And old stomach don't know that it was all a big lie. I knew I could survive it. Now all I did was get up there, get ready, and look up a new challenge. Because that's what I do. I'm a challenge fool. And ain't no stomach gonna tell me what to do. So, we'll just continue fooling him. That's right, boy. I told him never again. He agreed. Never, ever again to do that. So we're going to be nice to him and not cause him no more stomach pain as long as he stays in line. That's right, I'm going to stay in line. No more ever again am I going to make that stomach mad. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, look at that. My stomach's being nice to me now. So you might as well go on back into, your room because stomachs ain't supposed to talk. Well, just this one time I thought it'd be all right. But yeah, I guess it's time to go on to sleep. And I'll be nice as long as you're nice. You just hold up your end of the bargain. I'm going to hold up my end of the bargain. I promise. So, good old Mr. Stomach, he's gone now. But we'll just have to figure out what the challenge will be next, and we won't tell him until it hits. And then he'll go to war again on that old crazy stomach of mine. What are you gonna do? I don't know. But anyway, peace out, everybody. Up to the next challenge. Y'all have a